Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Carmen Fan 921 aka Matthew Davis, and today I want to show off all my favorite zombie movies. Because I have a lot of zombie movies here, so I'm mainly going to be showing all of my zombie movies. So yeah, let's start off. First off, I have Night of the Living Dead, which is in this 50 horror classics pack. It's right here. Night of the Living Dead. You can see right there. Night of the Living Dead, 1968. Yeah, which is the first zombie movie ever to be made, and it's a really good classic. Really scary and intense. So yeah. Next one is a pretty guilty pleasure, and that is Resident Evil, which does have some zombie quality to it. I mean, there are some zombies in this movie. I mean, what can I say? I liked it, but I didn't love it. This is pretty much the only Resident Evil movie that I like. The rest were okay. The second and third were okay, but the rest of them were crappy. Next one I'm going to show is Zombieland, which is my favorite zombie comedy movie. This is a really funny movie, and it has a lot of good zombie stuff in it, and whatever other stuff that's in this movie is. It's just a really cool and entertaining, fun movie that I really recommend if you haven't. Alright, and the next one I have is a really cool sequel, which in my opinion is better than the first movie, and that's VHS 2. I mean, really, this movie was just a lot of fun. It was a really good, entertaining horror zombie movie. So yeah, definitely a lot of fun, really well made, and really well done. This is a really well done made sequel that is definitely recommendable. Alright, and the next one I have is pretty much a really funny zombie comedy horror movie. So yeah, Shaun of the Dead, which Shaun of the Dead is pretty gory and pretty intense and pretty funny, and you know, this was definitely a really well done comedy movie with zombies, and the zombies, and really a lot of fun. You just really have to check this movie out if you haven't. So yeah. And the next one is, out of all the next for the zombie movies, I have ReAnimator, which this does contain zombies in it, and it's just a really cool, entertaining horror movie. I mean, it was really well made. I mean, this is a classic right here, and everything was just done right in this movie. Really well done horror movie, and the zombies looked crazy. They were crazies. And the next one was the classic one and only Return of the Living Dead. And Return of the Living Dead, absolutely a lot of fun, really awesome, entertaining movie. And this is pretty much one of the only zombie movies where the zombies want is brains. This is the one where the zombies want brains. They're all like, brains, more brains. So yeah. And next up I have a movie that's part of this, which is part of Grindhouse, and this is a really entertaining movie, and that's Planet Terror. This is an extremely graphic and really crazy as hell movie. Like, it's very disturbing, very bloody, very gory. You see a lot of gore in this movie, and it's really intense too. I mean, this was just a really cool one, really entertaining movie that, what more can I say? I just highly recommend it. Alright. Oh, let's just put this. And the next one, and this is one of the most horrifying, well, Not really horrifying, but this is one of the most goriest horror movies of all time. And that is Brain Dead, also known as Dead Alive. So yeah. This is the out-of-print Blu-ray that is pretty much hard to get. It costs like $100 on, like almost $200 on Amazon, so luckily I got this for only 20 bucks, so yeah. And what more can I say? It's a really entertaining movie, and everything about it is just a hell of a lot of fun. I mean, it's gory, it's graphic, it's intense, it's funny. I mean, pretty much, yeah. Oh yeah, and next up we have a classic right here, and this is a really great one, and that's Dawn of the Dead. That's right, this is basically a sequel to Night of the Living Dead, pretty much. But everything about this was good. It was a really fun movie. It was gory, it was disturbing, it was frightening, and this was just a really good one. And everything about it was just really, really well done. And yeah, this is the theatrical version, so yeah. I mean, there are special features on here. Like, you got some commentaries and, you know, there are photo galleries and comic book preview, TV spots, theatrical trailers. So yeah, this is really good. And next up is what in my opinion is my favorite zombie movie of all time, and I just love this movie to death, and that is Day of the Dead. Out of the Dead series, this is my favorite one, Day of the Dead. This is extremely violent and graphic and gory and disturbing, and everything about this movie, I just love this movie. This is just a great movie. It's a classic, it's gory, it's really intense, and this is just a really cool one. I mean, really, this is just one of my favorites. So yeah, definitely Day of the Dead. So yeah. Alright, next is a movie that is two movies actually, and that's Dead Snow and Dead Snow 2. That's right, two very awesome and intense movies. Alright, now the first movie is really a lot of fun. You have all that graphic, disturbing horrific stuff. And it's just a really disturbing and crazy movie. And it's really a lot of fun. Really enjoy this one. Yeah, it's a classic. Now the sequel I really like. Dead Snow 2, Red vs. Dead. This movie, in my opinion, is even better than the first. Really. This is a good horror movie sequel that was really well done, really well made, really, this is just a great sequel. One of the best horror sequels ever made. You know, really good. This is how you make a good zombie horror sequel. I mean, this movie right here is just amazing. It's just, wow, unbelievably intense. Like, really, I definitely recommend the second movie. The second movie is even better than the first. Now, the next movies aren't really known to be zombie movies, but in my opinion, they feel, whoops, everything's just sliding down now. But in my personal opinion, I find them to be well known in the zombie genre, and that's the Evil Dead movies. That's right, all the Evil Dead movies, including the remake. And I cannot wait for Ash vs. Evil Dead to come on tonight. There's the Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, well, let me just get into Evil Dead 1 first. This is a great movie. This is a really fun one, and it's really disturbing and horrific and just really disturbing as hell. Everything about it is just amazing and intense and just fantastic. And the sequel is even better than the first. This is a well-made and well-done horror sequel. Everything about it was good, from the beginning to the end. I mean, where do I even begin? This is an amazing movie that I just really, really enjoy. A really great sequel that is really entertaining. And Army of Darkness, this one's a real hell of a lot of fun. Alright, this is my least favorite Evil Dead movie, but it's still a really good one. And it is supposedly supposed to be more the horror comedy genre kind of thing. I mean, it's not really that graphic, but it is more funny, and it's really well done and definitely awesome. Now the remake, this got mixed reviews, but I really enjoyed this remake. It's just a really awesome remake. This is a well-made remake. I gotta say, it's even better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, in my opinion. Because pretty much Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, I just didn't like. I don't know what it is, but I just did not like that one. But this was one of the better remakes, in my opinion. I mean, it's not as good as The Fly or The Blob. Well, I guess I could say it's better than The Blob. I mean, I like The Blob remake, but I don't know what it is, but I just really like this remake a lot. It's just a really good horror remake. Now, the last one, and anyways, for the last one, which I almost forgot, it's one of my favorite Stephen King movies, and that's Pet Sematary. And the zombies in this aren't like, no. They're actually more realistic. I mean, yeah, it's really disturbing. I mean, this is just a really intense movie. I was scared to death when I watched this movie. But yeah, Pet Sematary definitely is a lot of fun. So yeah, and that was all on my zombie movies. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Hope you guys have a happy Halloween. See you guys later. Word out.